What's up, everybody, and welcome back to my channel. Teen Mom 2 girlfriend, well, former girlfriend, Lauren Comeau has officially escaped catching any sort of criminal charges for the altercation that she had with her baby daddy, Javi Marroquin, this past July, according to thesun.com. I will be providing a link to the article in the description box down below, by the way, if you want a little bit more information. But the Sun is reporting that a public information officer for the Dover Police Department confirmed to them exclusively that the investigation into the altercation that went down between Lauren and Javi a couple of weeks ago has officially been closed, and that there were no charges filed against her. The statement given to them reads, and I quote, "There will be no criminal charges filed against either party at this time. After an extensive investigation that included different accounts by those involved, statements from an independent witness, evidence obtained by investigating officers, both parties expressing they wanted no police involvement, and consultation with the Delaware Office of Attorney General, it was determined that no arrests would be made." What I find particularly interesting about that statement is that both parties requested no police involvement. So Javi just happened to call the police and do an Instagram live with Kale talking about Lauren in front of her own child and everything, just to say that he didn't want any kind of police involvement. That's very odd to me. I don't know if that stuck out to either of you. Of course, Lauren would not want any kind of police involvement in this situation, but from Javi's side, it's quite strange. It almost feels as though he might have just reported the situation in order to get, Lauren's name in the headlines in a negative way again after the first incident. So in regards to what went down, the situation seems to be a little bit cloudy based on the source that went to the Sun and Lauren's own statement, about the situation. So the source claimed only that, they were doing some kind of a drop-off exchange, and then Lauren wound up just like beating Javi, like straight up punching him, kicking him, and all of that. But it never really said like what caused the incident to like take place. But then Lauren, in her own statement, said, "Listen, he came to my home to pick up our son, entered my home after I asked him not to enter my home repeatedly." And she didn't, confirm or deny any sort of violent activity. But listen, if someone comes into your home after you repeatedly request that they don't enter your home, there are stand your ground laws in certain states, and I do think that you have a right to defend yourself. So I think that might have been why she's not facing any sort of criminal charges. That might be the right version of what went down. Maybe, I don't know, like Javi was taunting her when she was in the house, or she felt threatened in some capacity, and then ultimately decided to retaliate this way. If she did indeed act violently, remember, this is all alleged at this moment. I do believe her version of events because we've seen Javi enter Kale's house on Teen Mom 2 after she's requested for him not to in an episode or two, and then Kale also did talk about him breaking in through the basement window at some point in her house as well while they were going through a divorce. So this seems to be a troubling pattern of behavior with Javi when it comes to just entering women's homes without their permission, which I think he might need to get a little bit more introspective on. And if he can't get introspective on why he does this sort of thing, perhaps therapy is the answer. So there you go, you guys, just a little bit of an update about the fallout from the alleged altercation that took place between Javi and Lauren last month. Remember, this is a second incident. There was another incident just the month prior where Lauren again is alleged to have beaten Javi. I do think Lauren as well probably needs to get some sort of help for the issues that she has that would make her, first of all, even take a relationship with Javi seriously after the way he dogged her out on television as being his backup plan, right? And then, continuously going back to him after he cheated on her, especially in the same house, after all the stuff he talked about her online, etc., etc. It's just very sad, this whole entire situation, and I do hope that they both get the help that they need to move forward in more productive and positive directions. Guys, how do you feel about the situation? Do you think Lauren should have faced charges, or was she just defending herself against an intruder in her home? Make sure to let me know all of your thoughts and opinions in the comment section down below, and as usual, we'll chat. That's all for now. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you next time.